Did you know that your superannuation might be working harder for your fund manager than it is for you? While you're hoping for a decent retirement, they're getting paid no matter what happens to your money. But here's the kicker. You actually have the power to outperform your super fund, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Hi, I'm Todd Polke, a wealth strategist and investment coach who has helped hundreds of people build multi-million-dollar investment portfolios and create true financial freedom. Today, we're going to be diving into a topic that's crucial for your financial future, your superannuation, and quite frankly, something that I'm pretty passionate about, but might be for the wrong reasons that you're thinking. Specifically, why it could be holding you back and what you can do to take control of it. But before we get started, I want to make one thing clear. Everything I share today comes from my personal experience and insights into superannuation after working with thousands of investors over the years. It's not professional advice, but it is based on years of helping people navigate the system and grow their wealth. Now, let's jump in. First, let's talk about why your superannuation could be holding you back. The reality is that most retail and industry super funds are set up to protect their interests first, not necessarily yours. They're designed to be safe, which is why they often underperform the marketplace. Now, that might sound a little bit harsh, but it is true. These funds focus on generating consistent returns, not necessarily great returns. They're designed for mass market appeal, which means your investment options are limited. Even if you choose a growth or a balance option, your money is likely stuck in the same mix of bonds, the ASX 200, and a few other common investment types, meaning you are not in control. You can't diversify the way you want. You can't strategically craft a portfolio that suits your financial freedom goals. The most you can do is choose the risk profile and then, hey, let's hope for the best. But what if you had the ability to choose where your money goes? What if you could invest in assets that actually align with your financial goals, like property, like private investments, or even alternative assets that actually outperform the marketplace? That's where a self-managed super fund, or you might know it as an SMSF, can really change the game for you. Instead of being limited to whatever your super fund decides, you get to call the shots. Now, here's what that actually means in reality. Number one, better performance potential. With an SMSF, you can structure your portfolio to beat the market, and so many of my clients are out there making decisions with their own superannuation fund and earning 10, 15, 20% and rapidly outperforming their old super fund. Whether you're investing in property, stocks, or other high-performing assets, you have the flexibility to build a portfolio that aligns with your goal. More control, this is key. When you have a self-managed super fund, you control the direction of your super, and I think this is more and more important as we go on. Whether you want to invest in property, equities, or even alternate assets like private companies or gold, the choice is yours. Next, security from government hands. Another massive one. You may have heard of the government stepping in during times of crisis like COVID-19 and using people's superannuation funds to plug financial holes. With an SMSF, it's much harder for the government to dip into your super. Now, this next one might be a little bit contentious, but it is all about keeping your superannuation safe from the government. During the whole COVID-19 pandemic that we've all just endured a number of years ago, one of the things the government was talking about and looking at passing is that in times of economic crisis, of which COVID was considered an economic crisis, the government was considering whether they can tap into the superannuation system, meaning your money, to support the government during economic crisis. Let me tell you that again, that is your money. Now, if you have a self-managed super fund, it makes it a lot tougher for them to be able to do that, and they would have to jump through a hell of a lot more hoops. So you want to keep your money safe from the government. Next, lower fees in the long run. Yes, there are setup and administration fees to consider, but over time, these can actually be lower than the ongoing fees you're paying to retail funds. Think about it. You are not paying for the middlemen in terms of the deal. Now that you know the benefits of setting up a self-managed super fund, let's look at how to set one up. First of all, let's be real. Setting up a self-managed super fund isn't instant. It can take weeks, sometimes even months. And yes, it can be a pain in the ass. But here's what you need to know. Firstly, expect some roadblocks. Your current super fund won't make it easy for you to move your money, and it can be incredibly frustrating. Some people take 6 months just trying to get their funds transferred, but you have to keep going with it and keep pushing along with it. Your costs are going to vary. Some financial planners charge up to $10,000 to set one up, or even more. But you can get it done for as little as $1,500 if you go with the online route. But normally, you should be expecting somewhere between $3,000 to $5,000 to establish it. Compliance is manageable. People think running an SMSF is a full-time job, but I gotta tell you, it's no different than just doing your taxes on a yearly basis. If you already do your tax return, it's just an extra step each year with a bit of an audit. And if you're ready to take the next step in your journey, jump over and follow me on Instagram at todd.polke. Send me a direct message writing the words 100K in the... Yeah, I understand what you're saying, because I said in the comments the second time. I said direct message first time, second time. Okay, cool. Yep, all right, let's go. And if you're ready to take the next step in your journey, jump over and follow me on Instagram at todd.polke. Send me a direct message writing the word 100K and you will unlock this exclusive free training video where I'll reveal insider strategies on how to grow your wealth and achieve lasting financial independence. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.